Happy Sunday, lovely people. I hope you have had a wonderful week. It's great to see you again. Thank you so much for coming and watching this show. I've got a lovely show planned for you today. I'm going all the way to Colorado to meet Bpimpin. He's a rapper, a producer, a mixer, a master, a songwriter. I mean, this guy is super talented and he's going to be the guest on today's show. But I think we should go and watch him in action first. This is one of his songs. This is called Numb Feelings. This is Bpimpin.
I didn't know what to think about it. I learned the shit in class. I was looking for something real, something that would forever last. But at last, things are gonna change. Finally went my way. Finally get you off my mind, out my motherfucking brain. I feel like I can live my life now that you're away. Oh my God, I do feel alive. I do feel great. Had to break all my chains and now I'm finally free. I am happier now, I can guarantee. I can finally be who I wanna be. At that moment you left, I thought I lost it all. Man, I cannot believe you made me feel so small. Yeah. How did I know you were gonna tear it apart? Stop the blood in my body flowing straight to my heart. You're the reason why things started to depart. Hopefully I can flip the page and start a new arc. Yeah, it's hard for me to comprehend anything you say. Yeah, you always tell me lies and it hurts my brain. The love that we had was good, but now it's not the same. And anything left from you here gotta fade today. I don't even wanna deal with you. Left my heart on the ground, broken in pairs of two. So now I gotta focus on myself and be on a pedestal. This is something I should've learned before I was in school. Now a lot of things gotta change, that is your fault. How did I find the love? It comes to me and that's what I'm taught. But the love that was there is now stuck in the vault. I threw my heart in the air and it never was caught. This is the day you hear me say I'll even pray, yeah. Girl, I'm trying to get with you tonight. Be the one who's there to hold you tight. Even if you're feeling full of fright, don't you lose the sight of what is right, yeah. The lack of respect, yeah, it's killing me. Had to break all my chains and now I'm finally free. I am happier now, I can guarantee. I can finally be who I wanna be. At that moment you left, I thought I lost it all. Man, I cannot believe you made me feel so small. Beat me to my knees so that I had to crawl. But what you didn't know is that I'm ready to brawl. Is that I'm ready to brawl. Is that I'm ready to brawl. Yeah. As I keep looking through the past, it was the moment you held my heart, then broke it like glass. I didn't know what to think about it, I learned the shit in class. I was looking for something real, something that would forever last. But at last, things are gonna change. Finally went my way, finally get you off my mind, out my motherfucking brain. I feel like I can live my life now that you're away. Oh my God, I do feel alive, I do feel great. Whoa, whoa.
Let's go and meet this week's super special guest, the amazing Bpimpin. Bpimpin, welcome to the Jaden Show. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing really good. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. So thank you so much for spending some time with me. How's it going in your life at the moment?
Lately I've been just kind of like working towards improving my craft. I really haven't dropped anything recently, but that's because I'm doing that and just kind of focusing, keeping my head low and just kind of, you know, just working hard.
Down to work, right?
Yeah.
How did it all start for you?
Well, man, how did it all start? I've always had this like thing for music. I've always just felt like myself. I always felt like I had a safe place with my headphones on. And one day I was like, why can't I do this? And then I just went ahead and wrote a song called Fake Fate. And when I put that out there just to give it a try, the feedback kind of just let me know that I should probably take this a step further and see how far I can go with this. And then as I went and took my steps, it just got better and better. And then here we are.
When did that happen for you? Like, was you young? Were you in your teens? I mean, like, how did you first get that favor from kind of just being the kid with the headphones on escaping things to actually thinking, shit, I need to be an artist?
Well, during like high school was when that's when I kind of just immersed myself in like the music and headphones. And when I was about maybe 18, 19 years old is when I started actually taking the initiative to write something of my own. And then from then on, I just kept going, and it just kind of became like a habit and addiction. It kind of just became my lifestyle after that.
Nice, man. So when you were that kid with the headphones on, who was your go-to? Who were you listening to in those headphones?
Oh man, so to this day, it's gotta be Capital Steez. He's my favorite rapper of all time. Man, so much respect for that guy over there. But rest in peace, his soul. He died in 2012. But he is the greatest rapper of all time, in my opinion.
So were you only into rap music, or were you into kind of like, I don't know, like a plethora of different genres? Or what would you say was probably the most random stuff you were into?
That's a good question. So before hip hop or rap or whatever you want to generalize it, I was kind of into like rock, maybe like screamo in a way. Maybe it was kind of like in between that and kind of like if you listen to like Falling in Reverse or like I don't know, Escape the Fate and stuff like that. Like kind of just like this bunch of, a lot of guitars and drums going on. I kind of just started there. Like Linkin Park, for instance, that's a good one.
Okay.
Like Linkin Park, I started with them with the Meteora album. It was really good. And that kind of just started the whole music adventure. And then I guess I stumbled upon hip hop and rap and just got stuck on that.
That's where you felt the most comfortable, right?
Yeah. And it's just, I guess it's just more like when you listen to music, it gives you that feeling, that one and only feeling of like euphoria. And that's where I got the most of it, was from hip hop and rap.
Did you have any other interests as a teen, or was you just literally down with the music all the time?
Actually, I was very interested in skateboarding. I used to really be into skateboarding a lot. I did that for about 5 years, I'm pretty sure, but with one person. He's my best friend, and we're trying to start getting back into that lately. But yeah, before music, I did skate, and all over the neighborhood, all over town.
Do you have a musical family or a supportive family of your music?
I have the most supportive family ever.
Amazing. Are they musical as well, or are you the only musical one at the moment?
Well, actually, my cousin, he's also a rap artist as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe
his name's Lil Dave
as well. Then that would be cool.
He's actually right next to me.
Oh, really? Sweet. Okay.
Okay, if I show him?
He's got to come. We'll do a whole show about him as well. That sounds like a good idea. Profile
sounds like a great idea.
Really cool. Keep the family going. So, but your family are all very supportive. Do they get involved in your work, or is it something that you find is kind of quite a solitary thing that you just want to? Because it's an expression of self as well, right? So it's about, it does create, escapism, that kind of just getting away from everything, getting inside your own head. So do you have people kind of influential in your musical journey, or is it kind of like a bit of a solo trip for you?
Well, when it comes to family, there is my older brother who does inspire me to keep going. But he's an artist as well, but in his own different way. He doesn't make music. He does like digital art, and he draws and paints and stuff. And he does it for a living. And so him being self-employed like that is what inspires me and sees that that's possible.
No, absolutely. The people that you were listening to on those headphones back in the day, are they still the same people you're listening to now?
Yes.
Do you find, because obviously like your musical path is growing, so do you find because of doing what you're doing and having social media and stuff like that, you get presented with more and new different types of music and artists that you're kind of, that maybe 10 years ago you would never have heard of, but all of a sudden now you're kind of, there's some more indie artists that you're listening to because of things like Twitter and stuff like that?
Well, yeah, I'm always looking for new artists to educate myself off of and see how they took their steps. And then, everyone has their own story, but you can hear that in everyone's music. Doesn't really matter what kind of genre it is. There's always some kind of story. And yes, I do listen to a lot of new artists that I didn't listen to back then. Yes.
Well, okay, but no one's taken the place of your old, the foundations of your career, right?
Mm-mm.
Amazing. And so what are you doing at the moment? You said at the moment you're getting your head down and kind of just like kind of re-establishing and recreating and evolving with your art. But what exactly are you doing at the moment? What's happening for Bpimpin at the moment?
Right now, all because I have songs, you know, I write songs all the time, and I'm ready to put out and stuff like that. But I'm currently just only focusing on improving, mixing, mastering myself, because I do it all by myself. I make my own beats now. I write my own lyrics. I mix and master myself and record myself. And so I'm just trying to, you know, cover every corner as much as I can, as fast as possible, but also thoroughly, and just kind of, you know, put some quality out instead of just, you know, meeting to the middle, or, you know, you settle down for less when you can get more.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it well, right?
Yes, exactly.
Especially if you are doing everything, because then everything, you can't say, oh no, well that was Jack down the road, he's mixing shit, because it is going to be,
exactly.
It's all going to be about you now, right?
Like, what the hell is this? You know, like.
Oh no, it was the neighbor. Yeah, you can't really blame yourself when you're doing it on your own now. So yeah, you've got it. Like you said, it's, if you're going to be thorough and good, then it's not like an overnight thing, is it? I think there's a lot of people that, you know, all of a sudden they think they become overnight successes, but they don't realize the intense amount of hours, even years, that have gone into creating an overnight success, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's like, it's like a, you know, it's like a diamond in a haystack. Is that the saying? I don't really know, but
oh no, a needle in the haystack. But actually, the diamond in the haystack would work, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, blowing up and going viral, if you will, overnight that's really, really hard to do. But at the same time, it's kind of not. You know, it's really weird how it would just work. You kind of have to just jump in with that quality, you know, and confidence as well to show it, and take action right after.
No, absolutely. I think it's simple, but I don't necessarily think it's easy, because like, back in the day when I was becoming famous in the 90s, there was no social media. I mean, I think maybe the only computer we had was playing like this little kind of tennis game with a square that kind of went like this, like it was back in the 90s, right? So if you wanted people in another country, another part of your land to hear you, you had to slog it up there, and you had to go and do some shitty 3-song PA in a dive, with the hope that they weren't too pissed or too eed off their face to actually remember the name of your group, let alone your song, and then go back 3 months later and do that whole thing again in the hope that they might remember you and might buy your single when it comes out. Whereas, and I've said this with our other artists as well, now I can think, oh shit, I'm just going to go for a wee, and I've already sold an album in Ethiopia in that 3 minutes. Because of the joys of internet, but because of the joys of internet as well, I think now people are really resistant to pressing subscribe, to pressing like, to pressing, you know, it's like, right, it's social media. So therefore, being social would be the obvious thing for me. You see these people, I'm following 6 people, but I have 95 million followers. You're like, then that ain't social media. That's... you know, that's chosen who you want to speak to, what makes you look good kind of media. And I think the whole thing
it's just picky.
Networking and creating your art. So I think, it's kind of easier now, because you have literally the world in front of your desk at home. Is crazy. But at the same time, I think people are more, I want to kind of say a bit arsehole-ish now. No one really wants to help anyone, or selective, I guess, as well would be a thing. It's like, nah, man, we ain't following you because, you know, I've got to keep my following levels down. And it's like, oh my goodness, which doesn't really help artists when you do need to go viral. You know, when you're basing your, you know, if you also have to invest a lot in order to create your art. People don't seem to realize that. So if you ever want to generate money now, because, you know, there's not much money in the music industry really, unless you're Rihanna or Beyonce or whoever. But you know, in order to create your art, you've got to earn a living, and that means people got to buy your downloads, your merch, and all this kind of stuff. And if they're just not doing it, it's a pain in the arse, mate. So
it's just still water, man.
Yeah, we've got a harder job now, I think, than what we've ever had, just to get someone to press subscribe. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's such a wide and like huge audience out there. It's just it's confusing on why it's so hard, you know.
Yeah.
So much people out there that love music as well, or any
Yeah.
kind of content on the internet, and it's kind of crazy how hard it is.
I think all you can do, and I was saying on last week's show, is just be authentic. Just keep being you and doing you,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that will be attractive, and that will be wanted by the people that want that, and will stick by you and follow you and support you and continue to help develop you in your, in your path of becoming a bigger and better artist. I think always,
Yeah, just hard work and dedication
Yeah.
and consistency.
It's crazy, mate. So where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on anything. Honestly, I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. there's, there's a lot of platforms.
That's fantastic. Well, we've got to be everywhere, right? You've got to be in it to win it, they say. So,
Yep.
what about, where can people find your music?
The music platforms, any of them, it's on Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, Deezer, Tidal.
Everywhere.
Yeah, like everywhere. Everywhere. It's even on Snapchat too and Instagram. When you go and like post and you want to look for a song to go along with your post, you can find it on there too.
Oh, okay, cool. That's amazing, man. So we've just watched the word Numb Feelings. Tell us a bit about that story. How did that come?
Numb Feelings. Oh, it's just kind of it wasn't a current moment thing. It was more so I experienced it already, so it made it easy for me to send some kind of message out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So like, if you were to ask what that really means, then that definition would stem from the song Fake Fate. And that was the current situation when I was writing that song, how I felt about certain situations. And that song, Numb Feelings, is kind of like the offspring of that song.
Okay. Amazing, man. Plans for the future, dude? What's going on?
Future.
You've now mastered mixing and mastering. Okay, so that's gone. Like, you're now doing your thing. So what is the future and what's happening?
So I got an album coming out. I've been working on that just as an artist. I'm not going to be a producer on this one or anything. Okay. So I'm it's going to be called No Odyssey. And it's about it's just like kind of glorifying like good energy and prove that you can create and destroy just like any higher being can. And yeah, that's coming out. I don't know when, but
this year, right?
Yeah, definitely this year. Oh, definitely this year. Yeah, it's like halfway done. That's all I could say, really.
do you get to do any live events or things now? Kind of COVID seems to be kind of petering its way out.
Well, before I relocated to where I'm staying now, I was getting in and out of shows in the old state I was living at, but in Texas. Mm-hmm. And but then I relocated, and now I want to start a business as well that involves like a studio to help the community for upcoming artists who have problems and difficulties trying to find people to record them. Perfect, and engineer them professionally and stuff, And
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I want to get that.
So yeah, that's a brilliant idea. So are you still in Texas?
I am not.
Where are you now?
I currently reside in Colorado now.
Okay. Is it a lot different to Texas?
It seems I want to say more active, but that's just one aspect of this state, because Texas is so big. There's so many like crazy opportunities and open doors and open windows that you can just walk through, but the line's too long, so you gotta find some kind of different way in. You know what I mean?
So you think for now Colorado is the place you're meant to be at, right?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say meant to be here. I think this is kind of just a stepping stone to get where I need to be.
Okay.
I'm trying to go to Florida, because that's where I'm originally from.
Okay.
And that's where I kind of want to go and start doing bigger things.
Nice, man. Well, I wish you all the luck with that, dude. Before I say goodbye to you, I want to really play your demonstration video at the end of this episode as well. Is there a story behind that? How did that come about?
Demonstrations is actually plain and simple. It's just me demonstrating how I can just kind of just freestyle, because towards the end of it is mainly not freestyle, but most of it, like in the beginning, middle, it's just all freestyle. And then towards the end of it, I had to finish it somehow, so I just wrote the rest of it. But yeah, it was just it's why it's called demonstrations. I was demonstrating my skill when I can just, you know, spit bars or whatever.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, I wish you untold amounts of luck. I really hope that your journey is not only super successful, but bloody interesting as well, that you get to do the things that you want to do and you meet amazing people and do amazing things. That would be super cool. And I hope that you'll still consider coming on the Jaden Show when you are selling platinum records and doing the things that you need to be doing.
Oh, I will. Just DM me, man.
You'll come and chat this little English boy living in Mexico.
Yeah, man, just shoot me a DM and we'll get connected.
Fantastic. That sounds like a plan. Mate, I wish you all the luck in the world. People at home, go and follow this man. You have heard where you can find him. You've seen throughout this whole interview where you can find him. So you can always go back a little bit and write everything down and then go on a I'm checking Bpimpin out spree. Follow, like, subscribe, share, tell everyone, including your enemies as well, because maybe they won't be enemies after they get to hear his music. Maybe they'll thank you for it. Dude, I thank you so much. Wishing you all the luck in the world, and we will catch up soon. People at home, thank you so much for watching, and we will leave this show with demonstration.
Love you guys.
My friend, take care. Great guy. Thank you so much for being part of my show, and thank you guys at home for watching. Please don't forget to go and follow him on all of his social media platforms. Go and check him out. Go and show him some love and support, and also go and find his music on all the download and streaming websites, platforms that you can possibly find him. Get into that guy's music and support him on his musical journey. Thank you so much for coming and joining me on the Jaden Show this Sunday. I'm already excited for the next show as well, where there's going to be another fantabulous person. Please like, subscribe, share with everybody in the world. Get them all to subscribe to this YouTube channel. That would be absolutely amazing. And you can also find me on my social media platforms and my music on most of the streaming and download platforms as well. Have a wonderful new week. Sending you biggest hugs. Stay beautiful, and we'll catch up next Sunday on the Jaden Show. See you later.
I found my way to escape. I learned from the lies.
Analytically, the epiphany, what is into me? It can suffice, steal the energy from the enemies, hold the inner peace, I had to survive. That is clear to see, but what is clarity? I need somebody to try to define. I've ascended like an entity, what is meant to be apparently has a price. Let me demonstrate what happens when I open my mind and choose to be lyrical. This what I do all the time, it's like breakfast of rhymes, so you know it's not gonna be cereal. I couldn't believe my mind when I opened my eyes, shit was so surreal. Put the pride to the side for the one time so I can get myself a meal. This what I really do, they gon' hate. Hold up, wait, stop, let me demonstrate. Slow down, ease up, get your head on straight. Look down, look straight at your matcha tray. Hold up, can you wait? I gotta medicate. Third eye, look up, I gotta elevate. Ignore the people, let's just celebrate. I'm immortal, there's no way I'll dissipate. I can feel the vibes, the transparency, the fake. I see it all the time. It's at an all-time rate. I learned from the lies. Seems like it was all just fate. I didn't waste no time. I found my way to escape. So I thought of this time I wasted, I really gotta get it straight. I was wondering what is on my mind, then I opened up the inner gates. I was going hard when I wrote a song, yeah, I'm talking about the other day. Now I'm here balling out, landing from a flight, now I'm staying up into the bay. I can't forget the people who showed the love and really proved to me they have humanity. I'm so glad all the negative vibes is gone, it really drove me into insanity. With the energy I've withheld, I think I might have topped out on capacity. I'm just trying to make my mama proud and make her say that she is proud of me. Yeah, it's really hard for me to hold on to people, but I guess letting go would be the answer. It's because people be faking, I can tell they're really trying to be out here and be some actors. They just trying to take my dividends, but I can guarantee they ain't taking factors. You better pray to God that I don't come after y'all. Yeah, I gave it to your past.
The transparency, the fake, I see it all the time. It's at an all-time rate. I learned from the lies. Seems like it was all just fate. I didn't waste no time. I found my way to escape.